Another day at the tiny house. Hi, I'm JT and this is my corner, and I want to thank all the people that are following me, and I want to let you know that I do read every single comment. And that's why today, before I get going on my project, I would like to walk you through and just take you back for a few minutes and let you know what's going on, keep you up to date if you don't know, because there's some misunderstanding. So let's start at the beginning. My daughter and son-in-law bought a 2-acre property, and on that 2 acres they are renovating a house. There are several buildings, and all the way back in the back are 2 buildings, one as a tiny house and the other one as a paint studio. So yesterday I worked in the paint studio and I got paint all over my hair, and boy, it was hard to get out. And somebody said peanut butter, and I was like, am I supposed to eat it or rub it in my hair? But any event, so let me walk you through and show you the buildings, and then we'll head back to the tiny house. And you're wondering why we're not working in a tiny house? Well, the contractors are working their way back. So they're at the house now, and you know, contractors. All right, so hold on. So on this property, there's a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom house, which they are renovating. And this property sat vacant for like 3 years. And the people here were hoarders. So we had to empty out everything in bins like this. I think, emptied out 5 regular bins and 1 metal bin. So I'm going to show you this building. All right, so this building is going to be my daughter's sewing room. She loves to sew, and she's got like 100 sewing machines. There's a little kitchen back here. This will be her space, her she shed. That's what it's called. And back here, we don't have any lights yet. They're still working on it. But back here is going to be the man cave for the guys. And they're gonna have ping pong tables, billiard tables, big screen TV, and all kinds of stuff. So this is that. And then I'm not going to walk through the whole property. If you want to see the rest of the property, you can go back and look at my videos of the before. And so I haven't seen my bunny lately, but there's a brown bunny that comes around, and you can take a look at him too. So it has a septic. This building here is going to be going away. This is another shed which has all the lawnmowers and tractors and things in it. And that is the back of the house. Beautiful trees. And then if you can see, all the way back in the back are 2 buildings. On the left side is going to be my paint studio, and on the right side is going to be my little tiny home. So now you're up to date, and today I have a special project. Let me show you the inside. So that is my paint studio, and you can go back and see the mess that it was before. We emptied this out. It took, I think, 1.5 bins, and this one is also a mess. It was emptied out, but we haven't started in here yet because we're waiting on windows and insulation, and it does have electric, but so we're waiting on that. As I sit here, I eat my pizza and look out. This is going to be my tiny house. As I look out, I see this. This is going to be a mural. I'm thinking about what I should paint on that studio wall, so that when I sit in my little tiny home and I look out, that I'll be able to imagine something else being out there. I'm drinking coffee because it always helps me think. Anyway, so I was thinking about maybe since there's so much green around me, you know, I didn't want to paint like another farm scene, or I don't know what's going on out there, noisy. I didn't want to paint the beach. Don't really want to look out my window and see the beach. Some people would, but not me. So I'm gonna finish my pizza and my coffee. I have some colored paints, and I'm gonna see what I'm going to do in a minute. I didn't even get that, did I? Nope. So I'm sure you can tell that I've never taken paint lessons because I'm using a stick. I forgot my paintbrushes. So don't touch me too hard. This little stick works really good. Not bad for a stick. It's okay. Well, it's coming along. I have to go in and put the sky and the flowers in. Hopefully I can finish it today. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. I am.
Me too. I'm ready.
I am ready. You know, when I worked for my father in Ohio and I was younger,
Yeah.
I used to just doodle and draw. I just can't really draw, but I did. And some guy from Livio and Sport came in and said that he would put me through school to drafting school.
Wow.
You know, not painting or anything, but drafting, making draft
Illegal.
blueprints. once.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go, you know, and my dad was like, no, you don't need to be taking handouts or anything. The guy was going to pay for it. I would have been a rich man.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
would design so many big buildings, like.
Oh, I know. I could have designed something. Well, blueprints for everything,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, would have been nice.
Yeah. Oh, I did bring bug spray too, so I'm gonna mix some of that up and spray it.
I want to know why bugs come inside. They have all this beautiful space out here. What do you think, Charles?
What's that?
I said, why do bugs come inside when they have all this beautiful space out here? All right, well, I'm not all the way done because I had to paint with a spoon, I had to paint with a stick, and I ran out of stuff. It still needs a little bit of leaves, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Charles actually came by and took down all the hooks and all the boards that were, all these big boards that were in the way. And we found out that my little shed has specs. See? It is made for a tiny home. And it's up to, the wind is up to, what was it? Wind 120 miles per hour. How about that? I could be in here during a hurricane. Woohoo! All right, I'm done for today. I have to come back and do a few updates, but tell me what you think. I'm the worst painter ever. It doesn't matter what I wear. Look at this. It's full of paint. My glasses are full of paint again. All right, it doesn't matter if I wear what I wear. It's 8 o'clock. I'm finally home. And I'm not done with that painting yet because I ran out of things to paint with. I had one paintbrush. So I have to go back maybe Sunday and finish it up, but that's all I've done so far today. All right, you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.